What's going on, everybody? I just wanted to share some insights about what it really is like working as a new junior developer. So, I've only been hired as a developer for about a month and a half now. However, I've come to a few realizations. So, the first one is you don't have to be good. Like, you really don't have to be good. What I mean by that is don't go into your new job expecting yourself to know everything. I know this is already obvious, but you don't have to know everything. You don't have to be an expert in a particular tech stack, even if the job is all about that tech stack or they require it. You don't have to be that good at it. For example, you don't have to be expert in JavaScript or a know-it-all in React. No, because even the lead developer that I work with, and even the senior developers that are also on my team, they don't know everything either. They still ask each other help or questions on this and that, or they still go on Stack Overflow, they still go on Google, probably use YouTube, and a lot of them, guess what? They still use ChatGPT. I found that since working here, they don't expect me to know everything or to be even that good in the tech stacks that I'm used to working in, such as React, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, C++, C Sharp, you name it. You just have to have enough experience and to be able to be self-sufficient. That's the key thing here. Definitely don't be the type to where they have to hold your hand. You don't want to be that way. But be self-sufficient. That is key. Remember that. Especially as a new junior developer or any junior role in any IT field. Don't be handheld, but be able to find your own answers that you're looking for. Know where to search, know where to look, be self sufficient. But when you get your first role, keep in mind you don't have to be good. Just take it easy because you'll feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders once you get in there and you realize, oh, okay, so this is how it is. They don't expect me to know this or do this or that. It depends on the job too, but from my personal experience, from where I'm working at currently, it's very laid back. I can learn on my own, and that really what it is I'm learning on the go. And we all are, honestly, even the senior ones. And after working with the lead developer of my team for some time now, I've come to realize that obviously, yes, there's a lot I still don't know, and it made me brush up on the fundamentals, which is another point I want to get into. So when you're a new developer, a junior developer, right, brush up on the fundamentals. So, you know, read up on your variables, your functions, basic syntax, arrays, loops, for else, if, all of that stuff. Whenever you're learning something or doing something new, it's always the basics, the fundamentals that you have to have down. Everything else will come easier once you have all the basics down. How do you build a great wall? You lay down one brick at a time. Then you'll have a solid wall. That's kind of a simple analogy that I like to use to help paint the picture. So remember, as a junior developer, you don't have to know everything. You're still going to be learning even after you get the job and beyond, even years down the road later on. Everyone, no matter how many years, 10 years, 20 years in IT, guess what? You're still learning. They're always still learning. So don't put too much pressure on yourself if you're trying to get a job and you're thinking, oh, okay, I have to be good at this, be good. No, just don't sweat it. Take my word for it. You're going to be alright, I promise. And nowadays, with all the tools we have, especially with AI and everything, it's actually a lot easier to be a developer. It's more efficient now to learn, to accelerate your learning. So take advantage of all the tools that we have, learn as much as you can, and don't sweat it. If there's something you don't know, which will happen, ask your lead developer, your supervisor, or your senior developers on your team, whoever. They're more than willing to help you. They know you're a junior developer. They know you don't know everything. So it's alright. So it's a good thing to keep asking questions, but personally, I don't want to ask so many questions to where it seems like, oh, I have to be handheld. I try my best to be self-sufficient, do my own research, do my own due diligence. If I don't know something, I look it up. After I go through all the steps and I still can't figure out, then I'll ask for help. But that's only after I exhausted all my other options: Google, YouTube, AI, Stack Overflow, Reddit, whatever. So definitely have your foundations down pat before you get a job. So know somewhat of what you're doing, but don't expect yourself to know everything because you won't, and you probably won't for a very long time anyway. So far with my work, we haven't had any deadlines yet, really. So we've been able to take our time with every single project, it seems like. So it's nice, it's laid back, we don't feel rushed. We can really, take our time to really do every single task at hand. We have time to actually look up how to do things, how to debug. I really like the pace that we're working at. It gives me time to really learn everything, figure out what I need to figure out, and go at my own pace, which is really nice. I know not every job out there is going to be like this, but I got lucky. So again, if you can, try for a federal job. It's salary based. The benefits are great. And depending on which agency you work for, it can be very lenient, especially towards family if you have one. But there's pros and cons, right? So if there's something in particular you're looking for, then search for that particular kind of job. But just know that federal job, you almost can't go wrong, especially in IT. Everyone has their own different opinions, but so far, I'm beyond happy with my job. Like, I'm super happy. I've been waiting a long time to be able to do this, and now I finally am, and it is beyond amazing. The work-life balance is amazing. You can't beat it. And I finally get to focus solely on developing. So, I guess that's it for now. Thanks for tuning in.